Debt crises are not a new challenge great nations have struggled with and often ignored debt issues, from ancient Athens to the fall of the Roman Republic to revolutions and conflicts that shaped our modern world. And today history offers us a warning. Let's journey back to Rome in 60 BC, a superpower at the height of its influence but teetering on the edge of financial collapse. The Roman Republic was revered for its balanced constitution. It had two consuls elected each year, with military and executive power, an assembly representing the people, and above them all, the Senate, holding ultimate control over the finances, a model that inspired the founders of the United States. But like many powerful empires, Rome was already sinking under the weight of its debts. Rome's treasury was drained. Its professional army protected vast territories but demanded high costs. Rome had allowed threats to grow beyond its borders. In Central Europe, the Germanic and Gallic tribes stirred, and in the East, the growing power of Iran posed a serious challenge. Trade imbalances and debt to foreign powers, much like those faced by modern nations, placed Rome in a precarious position. In less than a century, Iran had grown from a divided and weak country into an economic powerhouse with a superb army, much underrated by the Romans. Iran held a great deal of Roman debt, and Rome had a huge negative trade imbalance with Iran. Think China. That wasn't Rome's only burden. Roman citizens enjoyed a range of entitlements, free food, gladiatorial games, and races, and yet they paid no taxes. No politician dared to impose taxes on citizens or reduce these entitlements. Instead, the provinces were taxed heavily, fueling resentment and rebellion across the empire. This unsustainable system helped drive Rome deeper into debt. Rome's political landscape was divided. The populars, Rome's Democrats, supported entitlements and a bold foreign policy. Their opponents, the Optimates, or best people, held to traditional values but were just as quick to expand entitlements. This partisan gridlock led Rome to a severe debt crisis by 60 BC. Neither side had a solution. Rome's leading figures, Pompey and crises, were at odds, unable to lead Rome out of crisis, so they turned to a man they thought they could control, Julius Caesar. Elected consul in 59 BC, Caesar passed sweeping reforms and, unlike the others, had a bold vision. He knew that Rome's survival required drastic measures, a dictator's rule, a king in everything but name. As a dictator, Caesar took swift action. He tackled Rome's debt, requiring repayment of principal only with no interest, an imperfect but effective solution. He filled the treasury through conquest and with a more equitable tax system cut welfare rolls in half. His policies brought stability and prosperity, laying the foundation for the golden age of the empire. But there was a price. To stabilize Rome, the people gave up their political freedoms. In return, they gained prosperity, security, and peace. For centuries, the Roman Empire flourished largely because of Caesar's reforms. The Romans were willing to make this trade valuing stability over the chaos of constant political battles. Rome's story offers a stark lesson. Ignoring that, over-relying on entitlements, and leaving critical decisions in the hands of short-sighted leaders can have dire consequences. As Winston Churchill warned, weak leadership brought Britain to the brink of ruin. Today's economic crisis holds similar dangers. Rome fell from greatness in part because of its financial missteps. Today, no politician shines as brightly as Caesar, yet the call remains the same. Get your debt in order. The price of inaction could echo the fate of Rome.